Welcome back to Digimon World DS. In the previous episode, I prepared to face the Digi Arena, finally taking on the 3 Tamers, with the results of my battles being reported to Platyzengemon. When I return to the Union though, I am given a warning about the disappearance of Platinum Tamers. As I go to the farm, I am attacked by Alphamon, requiring the defense of Platyzengemon. Alphamon stole Calmon's Light Digivolution however, which is necessary for the awakening of the Ultra Digimon, which I must stop, so let's get to it. I Digi-Convert the Vilemon, then talk with him to start quest 40, fighting cavities. He's had some teeth problems. He knows that Numemon have beautiful teeth, so he wants advice from one. I go to Packet Swamp, going through the south path, opening a purple chest that contains a puka ring. Then take the warps to the boss path, finding Numemon after the second. After teaching the basics of dental hygiene, Numemon gives a dental set, which I deliver to Vilemon. I then Digi-Convert the Mummymon, talking with him to start quest 42, all wrapped up. His bandages are getting old, and he needs new ones. They can be found at Sky Palace. I Digivolve Palmon to Togemon, then find the Mummy wrap at the beginning of the area with the second blue chest, delivering the wrap to Mummymon. I Digi-Convert the Netemon, talking with him to start quest 28, the Forgotten Mic. He forgot his mic at the drain tunnel and wants me to fetch it. I find a glimmer by the third area, but no mic in sight. Suddenly, a Prince Mummymon appears. He asks me if the item I'm looking for is Atemon's mic or a Spirit Ring Gamma. I answer the mic, and I'm rewarded for my honesty with both items, so I return the mic to Atemon. I then Digivolve Gilmon to Kuramon, who I evolve to Muchomon, talking with him to start quest 26, the Samba CD. He's been having difficulty finding good music recently. He thinks that the Tamer Lin should have a Samba CD he could borrow. I find Lin by Mr. Kure's room, asking her for the CD. Since she has an extra, she gives one. Since I'm here, I might as well talk with Kure, who gives me a goddess statue, a farm boot that boosts growth rates. I then deliver the CD to Muchomon. I Digi-Convert the new Tyrannomon, talking with him to start quest 36. Yami Yakitori. He likes Yakitori and wants some. 100% Lokatorimon scan data should be enough for him to make some. Since I already have it, I don't need to go to the Mangrove Woods. I also Digi-Convert the new Demi-Devimon, Digivolving Togemon to Lilymon, Demi-Devimon to Devimon, Gomamon to Ikakumon, then Devimon to Myotismon. I talk with the Ladder Digimon to start quest 37, some nice herbal tea. As a distinguished gentleman, he enjoys his tea time, but needs some more tea. A Numemon-loving tamer at the Digi-Central should have some. I find Catherine at the Digi-Plaza, but she won't give me any tea unless I show a Numemon of my own. After matching for eggs, I hatch one of them for Numemon, showing it to Catherine, getting the herbal tea to deliver to Myotismon. I Digi-Convert the new Gabumon, which I Digivolve to Garurumon, talking with him to start quest 46, special delivery. He's friends with a Greymon of Ancient Canyon, and wants a letter to be delivered to him. I go through the canyon, which now features new wild Digimon that include Reptile Dramon, Leomon, Babamon, and Gigimon. Reptile Dramon can easily reach Mega. Leomon though cannot evolve until 30 hours of playtime have been accrued. Babamon is rather weak for a Mega. Same deal with Gigimon, both having supportive traits. I find Greymon by the second area before the boss, delivering the ladder, which I report to Garurumon. At this point, I decide to input the secret passwords, getting the scan data for both .agumon and .falcomon, Digi-Converting a .agumon that I Digivolve to Koromon, then Digivolve to Toyagumon, followed by Flare-Rizamon, talking with him to start quest 56, the Magma Stone. Flare-Rizamon is feeling quite cold. The Magma Stone from Lava River should help. I go to the river with new wild Digimon that I can find here, including Lady Devimon and Black War Growlmon. Lady Devimon can't reach Mega, needing Digivolution to pursue a different line, which is actually the same deal for Black War Growlmon. I take the south path, using the warp to find the Magma Stone. Then, Digivolve Ikakumon to Zudomon. I continue counterclockwise along the path to open the purple chest containing a Dragon Fist. Then, Digivolve Stingmon to Megadramon, and return to the farm to deliver the stone to Flare-Rizamon. I Digivolve Flare-Rizamon to Koromon. Then, Digivolve him to Agumon, talking with him to start quest 2, Digi Hot Dog. He wants the aforementioned hot dog. I can find one at Data Forest, doing so at the red chest area, delivering it to Agumon. I then Digi-Convert a Lady Devimon, talking with her to start quest 35, the Makeover. She wants a makeup set to show her true calling as an Ice Queen. I can find one at the Tropical Isles. These isles now have a new wild Digimon, Rapidmon. who only has one Mega choice available from the get-go. I open the purple chest that contains a Berserk. Then, after finding the flying fork, I choose the northwest path, at the end of which I find the makeup set. When I arrive at the gate at the boss area, I climb down a ladder to find a blue chest that contains a repaired T. I then return to the farm to deliver the makeup set to Lady Devimon. I then Digi-convert a Rapidmon, talking with him to start quest 43, the Carrot Juice. Being an enjoyer of carrot juice, he wants for me to look for some Digi-Carrots at the Tropical Isles, finding them after the first fork to the west. I deliver them to Rapidmon. After making some preparations, I go to the Tamer Union so I can cross the Chaotic Gate, entering the core field, which has new wild Digimon that include Yatagaramon, Parasimon, Hyandromon, Black Wargreymon, and Ghoulmon. Yatagaramon's evolution is unfortunately time-gated, requiring 30 hours of playtime. Parasimon is not that strong of a mech, at least it belongs to a large evolution tree, so it can gather better traits. Hyandromon belongs to a large tree as well, leading to much of the same. Black Wargreymon is the best way of getting the Koromon line, besides Agumon, the password Digimon. Ghoulmon, meanwhile, belongs to a tree that doesn't have much in the way of notable traits. The path here is quite long. Early on, I find a blue chest that contains a Soma S. After a while, I find the tamer Sarah, who is being controlled by Alphamon. She sends out a Gigadramon and a Creepymon, who are easily dealt with. I then find a purple chest that contains a Daoina dagger. At this point, I believe I have a full set of level 50 insect equipment. Soon after, I find Kazuya, who sends out the Kerubimon and two Venom Myotismon, who are somewhat tougher. After a long path, I find another purple chest that contains an Irataka Bracer, and soon after, Yuji, controlled just like the others. He sends out a black Mega Garbamon and a black Imperial Dramon, who are easily dealt with. Beyond Yuji's location is Armageddon. He only occupies 2 panels, but still takes pretty big damage from white moves. Once defeated, the gate is revealed. I Digivolve Lilymon to Rosemon, then cross the gate. I find Alphamon and Kane. I try to convince Kane to stop Chronomon's awakening, but Kane is being controlled as well. Before I can face Alphamon though, Chronomon awakens. Alphamon wants Chronomon to destroy the Digi-Central, but Chronomon is disobedient. Clavizengemon shows up, revealing that Chronomon's heart reflects that of the Tamer which awakens him. Kane's evil controlled heart means that Chronomon threatens not just the Digi-Central, but the whole digital world as well. Alphamon feels regret, and the 2 of them attempt to destroy the healing plant, but are unsuccessful. So I take a shot at it next, facing the 4 pods healing Chronomon. They are quite strong and bulky. This long and protracted fight does take a toll. I do destroy the healing plant, but it's too late. Chronomon has fully awoken, so I must face him. And I promptly get wiped with barely any damage dealt to him. This can only mean one thing: I go through a long grinding session, by the end of which I have a party consisting of Vikemon, Wargreymon, Metal Garurumon, Seraphimon, Sylphimon, and Dino Beamon. The latter 2 were meant to be Megas as well, but I got impatient. On this first try, the pods go down pretty easily, while Chronomon still deals decent damage, but Wargreymon and Vikemon deal massive damage back. I defeat Chronomon, who returns in a purified form, influenced by my heart of justice. Unfortunately, his wounds means he must rest, but surely we will meet again someday. Kane and Alphamon are forgiven, for some reason. Then I return to the Central, being granted the rank of Tamer King, receiving my complimentary congratulations. After the credits roll, I wake up back at the computer lab. Was this all a dream? But then I hear a familiar beep. I still have my Digivice, so I can return to the digital world anytime I want. This ends Digimon World DS's story. It was a rather simple one. This game was made for a younger audience after all, though I felt that Alphamon's motivations were nonsensical. I mean, to prove that humans are harmful to Digimon, he decides to manipulate Tamers into doing his bidding, so the onus is kind of on him, not the humans, so he ends up destroying his own argument. Story aside, this game has an interesting way of raising monsters. They have fixed movesets, so what they truly learn and preserve are their passive traits, something that would be inverted in sequels. The evolution lines allow for some customizability, but not all are made equal, unfortunately. What's also unfortunate is that final boss fight. While the RPG genre is one that lends itself for grinding, it is a bit of a disappointment that there's a massive canyon between Chronomon and everything that comes before him. Even having a decent time with the healing pods means that Chronomon might just wipe your whole party. The shops are also a bit awkward. They can only show so many items at once. So once more options are unlocked, the listings become randomized each time you enter the Digi-Central. The game might have some flaws, but I still believe that the monster raising system is quite robust. The farm system is a pretty cool evolution of the virtual pet systems, allowing for some passive growth as well. I do believe that for the most part, the game's good, most of the flaws being minor, all things considered, but that wall of a final boss fight is something that can't be ignored. I guess balancing a final encounter to be a challenge regardless of builds and grinding is something that can be incredibly difficult, I suppose. Thank you for watching. I'm still not done with this game yet though. I haven't finished all farm quests, and we still have to meet Chronomon again, so I'll be seeing you next time.